I have a real soft spot for colour drain. I always kind of associate it with the early days of YouTube, and it was one of those like indie brands that was very, very popular. They had a really fabulous, colourful matte eyeshadow palette that was just exceptional quality at the time, but I feel like they're not as popular as they once were, and I don't really get why. This is a new offering from them. It's their Cam Quad palette, and it's volume 1, so it does seem like they're possibly coming out with some more. I have to say a massive thank you to Makeup on Your Radar. I took some pictures from them, but I've also taken a video from Colour Drain's own Instagram as well, because they have a video of the swatches, and I think that's quite telling as to the general product that we're getting. So let's discuss this. This is available right now for €33.95 if you are interested. They used to sell over on Feel Unique, but I don't think they're available there anymore, so you do have to get them via their own website. And it's kind of funny because, yes, it's their Cam Quad, and they have like essentially 4 quads, but it almost looks like a quad within a quad. It's very strange. Anyways, the 4 quads that we're looking at are Classy Quad, Lavish Quad, Vacay Quad, and Lit Quad. So Classy Quad is up in the top left-hand corner. There's one foil in there, which is like a metallic champagne, and the rest are mattes. Each of those quads are very matte heavy, and there's one sort of a metallic, sort of a shimmery shade. So for instance, in the Lavish Quad, you have a foil, which is a latte brown with apparently a multicolor reflect, which I haven't seen them do before. Then in the Vacay Quad, they have a shimmery pink, and in the Lit Quad, they have a metallic forest green with a black undertone. Each of the quads themselves look extremely cohesive, like I get how they would work together. I'm not really sure about all of them working in harmony together. However, I feel like maybe it's a little bit disjointed, but that's just me. I think the one thing that does bug me a little bit about this is the way that this is arranged, in that there is quite a bit of wasted space to the left and the right hand side of the palette. Like that could have been cut down a little bit. I know that they wanted to have these as quads within a quad, but also I feel like each of those pans should have been separated a little bit, because otherwise you're going to have like some of the mattes going into each other. So just for me, I don't really like things laid out that way. Again, that's all very, to each their own, subjective. And as I kind of said before, Colour Drain give me kind of throwback vibes because they remind me of like back in the day. And I find it quite interesting that their cover is almost like reminiscent of the really, really old logo of Instagram. And I kind of think that's cute, to be fair. I think it is kind of adorable. So here are the swatches of the palette, and you can find this over on their own Instagram, but they also have this on the website itself. Now here you can see her swatching. She's just going over once. And as I said before, Colour Drain were really known for that colourful matte palette, and you can see why. Like, she does really good pigment. You can see with that shade there, that's the one that has the multicolour reflex. I think they're really pretty. Like, very, very nice pigment. I'm not really sure about the colours together. However, I mean, look at them. She's showcasing it, I think, quite well, in the sense that she's not putting any base down. She's letting the shades speak for themselves. You're kind of getting an idea of how they're going to operate for you. There's no kind of wizardry there. I love that. I get that shade. I'm really enjoying that they're kind of breaking out of just the mattes. That is a beautiful kind of camel-y brown. I think that's very, very pretty, to be fair. And it all looks really nice together. I will say that I'm still not entirely convinced on this whole palette together cohesively. I do think that each of the quads are curated really, really nicely. They make sense together. But just that aspect, I'm not so sure. I think they're smart to go a little bit more neutral leaning, because obviously, like I said, they have a lot of colourful mattes. So this is kind of new and different for them. I like it. I would change some bits about it, but as I said, I have quite a soft spot for Colour Drain. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. €33.95. It's not the worst. Not bad at all. Let me know what you guys think. Are you interested in this or no?